Hey all y'all, greetings from the dank basement. I'm Paul Shellbetter, your Uncle Squinty, with a pipe tobacco, pipe tobacco. I can't say tobacco today, a pipe tobacco review, if you want to call it that. I'm not an expert in pipe tobacco, but I like this. This is called the Aperetif from Dunhill. This is an English, I guess you'd call it that, but it's got quite a bit of Cavendish in it, Virginia. The Latakia doesn't particularly pop, at least in the other bowls I've smoked this in. But there is Latakia there, and an awful lot of very nice, spicy Orientals. I believe this is a ribbon cut. Packs easily. That's nice. So how was your Christmas? Did you have a good Christmas? For those of you who celebrate Christmas, that is. Of course, if you celebrate Hanukkah, I hope your Hanukkah was great. And for those of you waiting for Kwanzaa, hang on, it's coming. Solstice has passed. All my pagan friends, I hope you enjoyed dancing naked around the bale fire in the snow. I don't know, if your coven is sky-clad, of course, does its ritual sky-clad, you know. Be awfully cold to be dancing around in the snow today. Here in Minnesota, it's 16 degrees Fahrenheit, with a snowstorm on the way here in Minnesota. I love this. This is a tobacco I can smoke all day. It never bites. It's complex enough to not be boring, but what I really like about this tobacco is that it has tasted different in every different pipe I've tried it in. This is a cheap $15 Dr. Greybow. Tastes completely different than it did in one of my nice Briars, completely different than it did in my Meerschaum, and completely different from in a Cobb. Lots of layers of complexity. You know, my curse is going to return to me with a vengeance. I won't be able to keep this lid on camera. Been smoking it all day. Now I turn on the video. For those who are offended by my use of a Bic lighter, that's fine, be offended. For those of you who are offended at me smoking a good tobacco in a cheap Brylon pipe, go ahead, be offended. It's your right as a citizen of the world to be offended. So go ahead. Everybody takes offense these days. I mean, I was just trying to be nice. I was just trying to tell a pretty lady Merry Christmas. It's not my fault it came out, hey, nice tits. I was just caught up in the holiday spirit, you know. Perfectly acceptable pipe tobacco. Room note, however, is a little on the rough side. So if you have a spouse who does not like you smoking a pipe indoors, this may not be your tobacco. It's not as strong as like Old Ironsides or something like that, or Penzance or whatever. But it's got that Latakia campfire along with a good amount of incense, sort of churchy, incensey, and may not be your spouse's or live-in partner's cup of tea. But for me, this is a great tobacco. The Aperetif. The Aperetif. I don't know if I'm holding it upside right. Hey, Jake, help me out here. I'm on Skype. I'm on Skype with Happy Pluking 100. There it is. The Aperetif by Dunhill of London. Considered to be a Scottish mixture, loosely in English. I think it's more like a Balkan, but you decide. And it will depend on which pipe you smoke it in. From the dank basement, Paul Shellbetter here. Thanks, as always, for watching.
Now, all I gotta do is find this stupid camera. Oh, there it is. Hello, camera. Pipe. Pipe good. Pipe delicious.